Hey Taurus, how are you this morning? My name is Cheryl Lynn, and I am here to do your weekend bonus reading. This one is going to be for the 19th, the 18th, 19th, and 20th. I had to think about it. April, okay? Lord willing, that is, oh my goodness, what a shuffle. Lord willing, that is going to be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of April. We hope. I think so. Anyways, we're going to do this like we always do it. I'm going to call out all 12 sides. When I call out a side, whoever comes to your mind first, that's who we're talking about. I'll pull 2 cards for each. It's like an overview into the current situation between the 2 of you. At the bottom, I will pull 2 cards each for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's to give you a heads up as to what might be coming towards you this weekend, hopefully to help you more easily navigate your way through your weekend, right? That's the hope. Okay, so this one's going to be for my Tauruses. Let's see, one more, because the first one wasn't very good at the shuffling. All right, y'all, let's see. We got Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Okay. These cards just don't want to cooperate right now. All right, ready? Here we go. If you're a Taurus currently dealing with an Aries, I've got the Chariot and the 7 of Cups. So this Aries is viewing you as somebody who has a lot of options right now, is how they feel. I think they feel they are one of the options. Because it's an Aries, they probably feel they are the best option. But at any rate, they're still a little unclear, despite all their bravado on whether or not you are going to choose them. They're not going to stay there for very long in this uncertainty, just so you know. You're either going to choose them or they're going to decide they didn't choose you and walk away. I'm just letting you know, okay? That's just how they do things. Okay, if you are a Taurus dealing with another Taurus, so here you're basically talking to yourself, okay? I have the King of Wands and the 4 of Wands. What you're telling yourself is there's a higher level soulmate in your atmosphere right now, and you know it. And for some reason, it feels as though you are being somewhat non-committal towards this situation, is how I feel. And you're trying to talk yourself into either committing. You're trying to talk yourself into committing, is what it is. I don't know, that feels like I need to do a whole reading on just that, but for some reason there's something here that you feel like you're definitely destined to be in or be with, and you are avoiding it or not letting it grow. I'm going to leave that at there because I only got 10 minutes to get through all of them. So here we go. If you are a Taurus dealing with a Gemini, I have the 4 of Cups and the 2 of Cups. So the Gemini this is a destined union that you're in here of some sort. Does not have to be romantic. I don't know that it feels romantic. With the 4 of Cups, something though has changed between the 2 of you, and so that you're not satisfied in the situation anymore. You're not satisfied. I don't know why. One of you wanted more maybe, and it's not going in that direction. I am really unclear. Or maybe this was more at one point and it's fizzled. That's possible, I guess. If you are a Taurus dealing with a Cancer, I have the Ace of Swords and the 8 of Wands. Well, there's some kind of truth coming towards you about this Cancer. That's period. There's some kind of communication coming towards you that's going to give you a sense of truth or clarity when it comes to the situation with the Cancer. I'm not positive that it's a positive truth, but it is a truth at any rate. If you are a Taurus dealing with a Leo, I have the 7 of Pentacles and the 6 of Cups. So you have a ton of history with this. What am I on, Leo? You have a ton of history with this, Leo. You guys have known each other forever, it feels like, or you guys know each other better than you each know yourselves, right? With the 7 of Pentacles, though, there seems to be an opportunity here or a requirement where you're going to have to choose to reinvest or not invest in this person. And although it looks like it should be a slam dunk, for some reason you are on the fence about this, possibly because you do know them better than you know yourself. Maybe this isn't the road you were thinking about taking. I'm not sure. Definitely looks like there's a lot of questioning going on there. If you are a Taurus dealing with a Virgo, I have the 9 of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. This Virgo is viewing you as somebody who's quite wounded right now. I do believe it's because of this Virgo. There's a lot of coulda, shoulda, woulda. There's a lot of thinking about what to do to fix this, but there's not a lot of action being put into it. Feels to me like you guys are somewhat tired. I don't know, like you've been through this before. If you are a what am I on? Taurus dealing with a Libra, I have the 2 of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. There's an opportunity with this Libra. It is somehow related to abundance or money. This feels like it could be an out-and-out job offer or something. because this feels like it does have longevity to it, whatever they're offering. It's up to you. You can take it. It looks promising if you want to take it. If you don't, that's fine too. It's free will. It's a Two of Wands situation. So there must be something else that you're going to have to let go of to take this opportunity, is how I feel. But it does look profitable if that's which way you choose to go. If you are a Taurus dealing with a Scorpio, I have the Eight of Swords, and then I have the Emperor. So this Scorpio is viewing you as somebody who's in your Emperor status. You have a kingdom to run. You're very rigid in your thinking. You're not up to compromise about things. You're being a bit of a poop, to be honest. You're just, it's my way or the highway is how you're coming across right here. They're all up in their head about it because they obviously there's something they need you to compromise on, or it's not going to continue to grow, it feels like. I would consider what you're doing here before you continue forward, because it looks like you're getting close to a breaking point with the Scorpio. You're going to either compromise or it's going to be done. Okay, as I feel. If you are a Taurus dealing with a Sagittarius, I have the Ten of Swords and the King of Cups. So something here with this Sagittarius definitely took a left turn. You're feeling betrayed, and what was once a calming emotional sensation is now turned into nothing but chaos, it feels like. The betrayal was deception-based, it feels, and now you just don't feel like you can trust it anymore. If you are a Taurus dealing with the Capricorn, I have the Lovers, and I have the Queen of Swords. With this Capricorn, it would seem that the Capricorn's viewing you as somebody who has their sword drawn, right? You're coming at this from a very analytical, logical way. There's some sort of a love situation or a situation heavily laden with emotion here that there's a lot of confusion attached to right now. And it looks like you're tired. You don't want to deal with it anymore. Pick a road, you know what I'm saying? That's how you're feeling right here. If you are what am I on? Taurus, sorry. If you're Taurus dealing with an Aquarius, I have the Six of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. So this Aquarius is seeing you as somebody who's totally invested when it comes to them. There's a lot of loyalty here. But for some reason, the situation that is surrounding you two has turned chaotic and they want it to go up to calmer waters. I don't think they're blaming you, but they are insisting that it change. If you are a Taurus dealing with a Pisces, I have the Page of Cups, no, the Knight of Cups, sorry, and the Nine of Swords. The Knight of Cups and the Nine of Swords. So you're all stressed out when it comes to this Pisces. They want to come in like the knight in shining armor. I don't think you're on board at all. There's a lot of anxiety attached to the situation with the Pisces, it looks like, but I don't know that they're aware of that. I think they're kind of in la-la land on that. Anyways, let's keep going. What I got for Friday? Friday, I've got the Devil and the Four of Swords. You're trying to heal from something that had a hold on you. Like a person that had a hold on you in a way that you weren't thinking clearly, Taurus. And you're trying real hard to heal from it, but it's not easy. It's like a trauma bond or something that you're trying to heal yourself from, but it's difficult. I mean, you'll get there because you're stubborn and you're going to get it, but that's how I feel. Okay, and then on Saturday, I have the Temperance card and the Page of Cups. You've waited a long time for some kind of an apology. It looks like it could be coming forward on Saturday. I don't know that it's going to be as satisfying as you were hoping, but it comes forward. Sunday, I've got the Ace of Cups and the Empress. You are presenting as the Empress in the end, male or female, doesn't matter. It's an energy. You are the person that can nurture something into fruition and make it the best it can be as long as everybody's on board. But this Ace of Cups, you have a cup full of love, and you are very unclear right now on exactly where you're going to put it. Even though some of these people up here might think it's a slam dunk and they've won, I'd be careful because you are not really decided yet. That's what I got for you. Okay, Pisces? I'm not Pisces. I'm on Taurus. I'm sorry. I do a lot of these in a row. This was Taurus, okay? But anyways, Pisces with one over there. Make it a great week. You know what I'm saying? It's what you make it, and you can make this a great week for sure. You seem like very popular right now, really. That's not always as wonderful as it sounds on paper, huh? To be very popular, a lot of decisions that need to be made, but you seem quite strong in your convictions at any rate. So that's good. Okay? All right, y'all. If you need a private reading, send me a message and I will get you the details. Other than that, go have a great week. Take care.